修卡小兵，修卡小兵是这个吗？是 E 吧？
我觉得很像啊。
修卡小金，
修卡啦，修卡就是那个啊，杂鱼啊，假面骑士的杂鱼啊。
他杂还有分阶级耶，穿西装的比较高级。
然后低阶的都是黑色装啊。
对啊，然后高阶装穿西装的都是干部。可是干部跟干部之间一言不合也会马上干起来啊。
那你过来。
这不就是反派的干部的那个特色吗？
就有2个修卡小兵在那个人间街，在那个酒店，然后酒店那个吧台，然后就是用他们那个语言交流，然后一言不合就大打出手了。
有人不是比对那个嘛，勇者跟反派的那个差异。
直之杀重置版要1190，那看来他复刻没有说做完，没有说做多漂亮。
天下没有永远的仇人，如果有也只是放不下而已。现在全新 PS4 最后生还者590块。
如果你是这一片的，以现在这个年代来讲，它还卖1190，我觉得有点太贵。
你说原神还是最后生还者
2？直杀啊！
我昨天有去查一下啦，那个绝对魔兽战线是在介绍，就是把那个英雄王的那个剧情给补完。
十之杀哦，波斯王子哦。
对啊，你可以去看那个绝对魔兽战线，那个是在介绍英雄王生前的事迹，就是把他故事补完。
那十之刃是不一样的东西，是不是？
不一样。
直之刃是那把匕首啊，
里面有他的好朋友梅林。
你讲的是王者之剑吧？
可是我在讲 Fate 啊。Fate 里面也有叫梅林的人。
费德是主要人物都是亚瑟王那个背景的
也不算是他是在讲圣杯战争，大部分都是围绕圣杯战争，然后他系列的周边就是因为它里面很多从者啊，然后很多从者都有自己的故事啊，然后他一些外传啊，然后反正就是一些单元剧跟一些外传都在介绍那些从者的故事啊，然后还有魔术师会的人。
你是说 C 吧就是亚瑟王爸？
可是 Seba 目前没有他专属的一个独立的动画，亚瑟王有，那个英雄王有。
你说那个
基尔加美什吗？
基尔加美什。
对啊。
怎样？我们这边叫什么？大陆叫基尔加美什，我们这边叫什么？
对啊，台湾是叫基尔加美修还是加美什啊？
你知道他的经典台词是什么吗？
基尔加美修。
我忘记了。
莎士比亚说。
喜欢骂人家打，
我那个不一样的亚瑟王吧。莎士比亚说 ：“To be or not to be is a question.”
Is a question.
我操！陈意如。
反正我想到以前小鬼客串的时候，那个
有
的时候，他好像反讲另一个名言。
对他讲那个名言，我都靠超屌的。
他讲那个名言讲的导演后来被暗杀。
我查一下，
我不知道你们知不知道索多玛了。索多玛那部片是10大禁片。
索多玛。
对，他整支片都是在讲法西斯主义，讲法西斯主义的东西，超恶心的。
法西斯主义是什么？
要怎么讲？要怎么定义法西斯主义？我不知道，反正就是他主义的思想就是很极端的人性。
极端的人性？
你可以把它想象成是更极端一点的天龙人就可以了。
你说种族主义的制高点吗？
对。
那听起来挺恶心。
然后那整支片就是很恶就对了，因为我们那时候看的时候，我们会觉得说，干这拍这支片的导演是变态是不是？结果他这支片拍完过没多久之后就被人暗杀。
就作者拍这部片，然后被人暗杀？
这部电影的导演，拍这部电影的导演，
为什么？
因为他那个他的内容是，就是大众观点是没有办法接受。
太恶心是不是？
那个已经是没有人性的东西，有点像是你有点是在看一部，要怎么讲？该是说调教吗？还是说处决？因为我觉得很难定义这个东西
啊。我知道了，黑之章。
对，有点类似黑之章，对，没错。
我忽然想到，我好像在哪边听过类似的东西啊，对，黑之章。黑之章。对啊，因为我白说是这样啊。
然后看完之后，你会不会有7个人格？我就不晓得。
咸水。
但是我相信，就算你有7个人格，你手上也会有运气枪啊。
我是不会黄金圣斗士化了。
所以英雄王是不是有个阵营叫土龙帮啊？
我操！英雄王后面还有土龙帮，不对啊，完全不同的东西。
你刚不是说那个，他不是说他的著名台词是什么？
杂秀。
对他喜欢骂人家杂种。
基尔加美食
的感觉吗？不是骂杂鱼，是骂杂种就对了。
对，杂种杂秀，日文叫杂秀。
我记得他好像是那种血统很纯正的那种极高贵人类这样的那一类的是吧？
中世纪贵族都是这样的。
他被神化的太严重了，我也不是很清楚。
我是没有看过类似的那个，应该说我西方的历史的神话文学，我基本上没在碰，所以我不知道。了不起就是看迪士尼的东西，你知道，然后就知道他们是是大概发生什么事这样子而已。我记得圆桌的他们的故事很乱啊，兰斯洛特还乱伦啊，什么是亚萨布鲁的。
Bad idea。然后博物馆惊魂夜的兰斯洛特真的超好笑。
博物馆惊魂夜的兰斯洛特，谁啊？
他那个时候他乱入博物馆惊魂夜，你知道蜡像是活的吗？
是啊。
然后他是有一段就是在乱入到歌剧院，然后刚好那个他们在演亚瑟王的故事啊。然后休杰克曼本人哦，他饰演的是亚瑟王，然后那个兰斯洛克就一直在考试休杰克曼。
休杰克曼有演《博物馆惊魂夜》？
有啊，第3集啊。
啊，那就是我最没看的那一集。
第3集就兰斯洛克他把科学板偷走啊，然后那个埃及王子他没有力量了，快要挂掉了。然后之后那个保全是谁啊？保全谁演？
班史提勒吗？
对，
班史提勒。
他后来就是带他美国的那一群蜡像朋友，就会去要把科技板拿回来。
我完全没印象，那里面有那个休杰克曼。
我要去帮我们家那只
休杰克曼是特效。
好，晚安，拜拜。
哇，傻人了。
好，拜拜。
哎呦。
然后晚点我再给他把音乐给你吧。
好哦。
我现在牙齿很痛。
为什么？
蛀牙。
咦？因为晚上吃东西没有洗眼。不可能吧？
有啊，是从昨天晚上痛到现在啊。
那看你有没有什么止痛剂之类的吃一吃吧。
我现在就是尽量抑制啦，要不然的话痛一整天没有办法睡。像早上我也是被痛醒的，
好恐怖哦。
没办法，要到后面可能要学那个 汤姆汉克吧，拿那个溜冰鞋冰刀敲牙齿，
太夸张了。
啊！然后过4年就跟那个越南大战的俘虏一样。
不需要那么扯啊。
然后我现在真的很讨厌牙医啊。
我是还好啦，只是当初被拔牙有一点那个阴影。
没有，我光是做根管治疗，我就已经有阴影。
根管，
因为我牙齿是敏感性牙齿。
哦。
所以那种感觉会更痛啊！尽管你有没有下麻药下麻药之前还是下麻药之后，那种感觉都有。牙医应该也很讨厌我，因为从小到大我不知道咬过多少次牙医。
我觉得牙医应该习惯了吧？
应该习惯了。
做他那一种的，不被咬到才比较不可思议吧，就是因为那样子的情况，然后人又是有可能是反射神经无法控制的这个。
对啊，
对啊。看玩巫师要玩战战兢兢的，
那摆着也不是办法，但是有时候痛的时候就痛不欲生。
我觉得有时候就干脆一劳永逸，直接去处理就好了。不然的话，真的因为想杀人，然后又每天痛，又不会好。
谈婚换改。
Work with mages often.
Why aren't you curious? You yourself looking for work, perhaps?
No, I just know them. Usually not all that willing to get their hands dirty.
Don't know 'em well then.
我要讲一个血腥故事。
Mage is desperate as any man.
血腥故事，说来听听。
Fussy when taking on work. Novigrad's a city of opportunity.
血腥故事。
Chances to be seen.
把牙齿张开，然后之后拿个小棒棒，把这剔口，然后之后再灌上填装材料，等到下一次牙痛的时候再说。这是什么故事？
I told him to leave town.
这是牙管根管，这是牙齿根管治疗简称抽神经的故事。
干，好恐怖哦！
这叫血腥故事，很血腥啊，血流满面啊！
真的呢。
那你不听的话，我就只剩下一个色情故事。色情故事。
哦。
你没有看过这一集吗？
没有。
哦，
我跟你说过，我看的都是就是冯一刚跟宋少卿的段。
这是冯一刚跟宋少卿的，没有看过。
好问题了，哪一部啊？
春夏秋冬啊。
没看过。
棒槌的那一集啊。
好，这个我刚好没看过。春卡秋当那个我好像没看过。有机会再来。
曾国成有客串的。
我记得我看过曾国成客串是那个乐透鸟吧？
对啊，他就是春夏秋冬里面的、啊。
那这个我有看过，我怎么没看？我怎么没印象？你刚刚讲那些？
因为我讲的是段子1啊，你看的是段子3。
有机会再来看看吧。那我就记他是乐透鸟，我眼睛只看见我想看的。
完全都是裸体的女人。
乐透鸟。超痴汉的，超好笑的。
那个嘴边有个字的女人，好好看啊！你喜欢啊？你喜欢我帮你介绍。
最近有在看别的日本漫才那种还不错。那个面白大丈夫，台湾的那个。
我现在都是听 podcast 比较多，就听人家的。
那不算
预录。
没有，他是舞台剧，然后他有，然后最近就是有很多，然后他因为在 Facebook 会有广告，然后就看到就是只看他舞台剧释放出来的影片，就可能还挺白痴的这样。
这我不管，我只管吃。 11月11月几号？
几号再看看
？11月17是吧
？17要干嘛？
是吗？看一下预购。
你说电狱判客啊？好像是吧。
11月19。11月17是刺客教条。
没有啊，刺客教条提早啦，10号啦。
11月10号。
它跟 X
预购上面时间还是写11月17，那应该是还没更新。
它跟 Xbox 一起出啊，改11月10号。为了抢占 PS 那个 Xbox 的首发，所以他们时间从11月16号拉到了11月10号，往前拉6天。我现在玩巫师很可怕，在里面走来走去都是那个妓女啊，然后走主线的时候会走到澡堂里面，然后里面都是男女混浴，我天哪！有没有必要这么刺激？这里面。这我不管，我只管吃。我今天已经拿到7亿了，话说我今天8点在玩巫师的时候边玩边睡，快睡着了。不知道是因为太热还是怎样，就开始昏昏欲睡，脑袋都呛着。
今天一整天也没有，今天一整天没有干嘛，也是因为早上痛醒来之后就继续睡嘛，然后睡到下午2点才起来。
哇！
没有嘛，那真的太难受了。
那我是你，我一定先去看医生，我会说那我一定受不了。我就会看到EI他妈几点开，操你妈，在这种感觉。
你今天刚好有礼拜天呢，应该真的没。
哦，礼拜天是真的没吃。我可能去药局拿个止痛药之类的。
Supervisor Lund posted it. Yeah, a beast haunts the outskirts, murdering folk. Got them scared to leave their homes after dusk.
Like to talk to this supervisor.
Too bad he don't receive petitioners.
So what's he do exactly?
Delivers relief on behalf of the city council, flour and groats for the paupers, meaning he don't do it personally. He's got men for that. He himself.
一讲到药局那个药，我发现我旁边就有我爸牙科的止痛药。
切。
可是我不确定是不是我怕会吃错。
I aim to hunt down this monster.
Best hurry then, some other bloke's already after it.
我看这个状况应该是没有错。看一下处方，套到都吃错药就好笑。
也还好吧，那个如果说就是也没有什么特殊药物过敏，那应该是还好吧。
Eustace hasn't come for the corpse yet. It's lying in there where I found it.
Any eyewitnesses to these attacks?
No, just the bodies. Beast appears only at night. Chooses isolated victims.
Who took the contract?
Didn't see the man. Was just told some brave fool turned up.
那我是传带给你就可以了。
OK， 你虽然只是给我名称，我也动出来。
可以给你连接没问题。
一点都没问题。反正就是甚至只有名称我都有办法找到，这是绝对没问题。
好的，那行，等等给你。
OK， 感谢。
Not the marks of a Garcane or a
哎
Flutter.
呀，有没有关掉？哎，
怎么？
什么？有派对都会那个的吗？
Blood, but not human. Monster was wounded. Blood's all sucked out. A lesser vampire?
不行哦，我要先去用牙齿了。
拜拜。
等一下再把东西拿给你。
OK， 不急不急，我明天再
医
查。
生说大坏了我上面排牙齿，算是不幸中的大幸。
我觉得你还是早点去看医生吧。
但是在我伤势这么严重的状况下，再多一次意外的话，我就担心没有办法在这里教导大家。
Seems like it had lost some strength, was sneaking along the shoreline.
Go your way, I'll go mine. Witcher's coming! You go your way, I'll go mine.
Greetings, Lambert.
Damn, it's good to see you, Wolf.
Decide to do some hunting in Novigrad? For as I remember, you never liked this city.
Still don't. Thing is, I got a certain matter to take care of.
What have you been up to? Any luck on the path?
A lot, in fact. Quite the takings in Lan Exeter. Was asked to hunt down a giant who turned out to be a forest troll, and some bandits.
Bandits?
Came as a package with the troll.
The matter you mentioned. Anything I can help with?
Maybe. But we'll talk about that later. Got our reward to collect. I'm kinda in a hurry. Let's say you've earned half. What the hell?
Let's go.
So?
What do you think? We did what we had to do. Time to pay up.
Wait here, I'll go see the supervisor, get your reward.
Do that ourselves. No reason you should abandon your post.
Can't argue with reason. Go on in.
We dealt with the monster at the docks. Here for our reward.
Witches? Since when do you travel in pairs?
A lot of dangers lie in wait for a lone witcher. Bandits, for example.
I advise you to change your tone.
Where's Yad Karadin? Talk.
Lambert, calm down.
Trust me, Geralt, this is important. There's something I gotta know.
I do not know any Karadin. Take your coin for the before and bugger off, before I lose my temper.
Where's Yad Karadin? Asking you for the last time.
Guards! To the dungeon with them!
This guy's more trouble than the Ekimara.
Karadin's disappeared, I swear. The others too. I only know of Vienne.
What about Vienne?
She drinks at the Seven Cats. There day and night.
See? You can be helpful.
That was murder. Was that really necessary?
Yes. More guardsmen will show soon. Let's go. Meet me at the Seven Cats. I'll tell you everything there.
The Tavern Vienne frequents?
Yeah, see you later.
Your kind spreads disease, defeatism and desertion.
Wanted. Cradle, used but unworn. Need a bow to accompany me to a friend's wedding. Willing to trade a leaky pot for a cart? Who writes these notices? Need a witcher?
Any bloke willing to kill a monster, a witcher would do.
Monster? What kind?
Big, bad, ugly, squats in the sewers. If you're interested, drop by the Garren estate. Ask for Olgierd von Everek. He's the one ordered this posted.
All right, high time you explain some things. Why'd you kill Lund? What's this all about?
Want the short version or the long one?
Let me hear the whole thing.
I had a friend. Aiden was his name.
You had a friend?
Oh, fucking hilarious. I met him soon after I'd accepted a contract to lift the curse from the Ogre of Elander. Aiden had been hired to kill him. He was a witcher from the School of the Cat.
Far as I remember, the ogre was killed in the end.
Yeah. After it gutted my employer, we really didn't have a choice. I cut a deal with Aiden. We joined forces, split the reward for killing the ogre between us. After that, we worked together a lot. Hands down the best man I'd ever met. I mean, I like you, you know that. Still, no comparison.
What happened to him?
Some time ago, Aiden took on a contract to lift a curse off a duke's daughter. It was a political mess from the start. Then there was hatred for the School of the Cat to deal with.
They worked hard to deserve that hate. Basically turned hired assassins.
Aiden wasn't like that. Anyway, some of the Duke's courtiers had designs. Weren't at all keen on the curse being lifted from the Duke's firstborn. So a band of trained assassins ambushed Aiden. Murdered him. Our dear supervisor was one of them.
And he had Carradine?
The assassin's leader. And the one to deal the mortal blow.
Sorry about your friend.
Don't need your sympathy. Just your help. We have to talk to Vienne. Must have had enough to drink by now. Let's go.
Vienne.
What do you want?
We want to see Yad Carradine.
Now, why would I help you?
It's really important to my friend here.
And what will I get out of it?
Pay for your beer, for starters. Then we'll see how valuable your information is.
I was part of Carradine's band, but when was that? I don't know where to find him. I've fallen out with a lot. Besides, he's no longer chummy with his old mates. Word around town is he's changed.
Carradine's changed? What do you mean?
He's dropped all his old connections. stopped taking on petty killings. He's hidden himself away in some hole. Must be planning something big.
Who else was in Carradin's band?
Aside from me, Sleaze, Hammond and Lund, but they've scattered all over the world. Sleaze went to Tretigor, Hammond to Skellige, and Lund...
Lund's dead.
Finally met his match. Well, you've only Hammond or Sleaze to talk to then.
This Sleaze. Where can we find her?
She's done well for herself. Runs a brothel in Tretigor, the kind rich men frequent. Whores suck information out of them. Then she sells it.
Name of this brothel?
The Black Lily. Sleaze always did have horrible taste.
We need information about Hammond.
Carradin's right-hand man once. When the band broke up, he went back to Pharaoh once he had come. He's a pirate now. Even the Jarls treat him with respect.
What about you? What's your story?
Scoia'tael. Unit was decimated, so I joined Carradin. They never treated me as an equal. No. I could hit a sparrow from 100 paces, but I was never good enough for Carradin. He always preferred that cunt Sleaze.
You have a hand in the murder of the Witcher Aiden?
Perhaps. I don't remember.
Satisfied?
She doesn't know anything. We need to talk to Hammond and Sleaze.
Don't go looking for Carradin. If he senses you nipping at his heels, he'll kill you without batting an eye.
We'll see. As for you...
No, Lambert.
Right. Better to leave her like this.
What about my coin? Arseholes.
You gotta help me, Geralt. Best thing will be to split up. You sail to Skellige. Try to squeeze something out of Hammond. I'll go to Tretigor and meet with Sleaze.
Lambert, let's talk about this.
No, let's not. This is one of those situations, serious situations, when you don't ask unnecessary questions and just help your friend.
Where'll we meet once I'm back?
At the Nowhere Inn.
All right, I'm off. Good luck.
They say some witches spy from the black ones.
Damn it, lost my way again.
Greetings! You here for a specific reason?
Got a meeting with Rosa, a fencing lesson.
Geralt of Rivia, yes? Miss Rosa stepped out for a walk. Near Temple Bridge, she said. She asked that you join her.
Guess it's gonna be an interesting lesson. Thanks.
Draw your weapon.
You again? Want some more? Bruises on your ass heal already?
On God, I say! Victory will be mine this time. I've practiced with shield and sword. Many a headless scarecrow round here. Heed my warning and stand and fight!
Duly heeded. Now show me what you got. Not good.
No, I yield.
That enough?
Yes, but next time...
Go back to Mate Bilberry and apologize for being an ass. Quick, before I change my mind and break your bones.
We shall meet again.
Nilfgaardian regiment always accompany you on your walks?
Always. Papa's orders. It's for your protection, Rosa dear. People here hate us. Why? What have I done to them? But enough about that. Soldier, you may leave.
But His Excellency Ambassador Var Atra said that...
And this Excellency is telling you otherwise. Do you not recognize him? This is Geralt of Rivia, the best swordsman the North has ever seen. I'm safe with him. Now march off, quickly. Right? Finally. Let's go, Geralt. I've something I wish to show you.
We were supposed to train, not go for a walk.
I know, Geralt. Now stop harping on about it and let's go.
What's going on there?
K-Swex. 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 Here. You see, I thought that instead of training in a dank old cellar, we'd move around in the open air. A duel on a bridge, like in the novels. Now draw your sword.
Only got my steel and silver swords. We should be fighting with practice weapons.
We should, but you of all people ought to know. There's much more fun in doing things you shouldn't.
Listen, I'd really rather not hurt you.
Stop patronizing me, or you'll be the one to get hurt. Now on guard.
You all right?
Yes. The only thing you've really hurt is my pride.
By the way, how'd you get interested in fencing?
I was bored. I've no friends here. Papa keeps me on a short lead. It's banquet after banquet after banquet. I detest banquets.
Boring conversations, terrible food, and weak booze.
Exactly. At least with a sword in hand, I can have some fun. You know, blow off steam.
All right, what's next?
We should return. Just forgive me, Geralt. I know this might sound awkward, but would you mind turning around for a moment? My corset's shifted. It's pinching me terribly.
I can understand a woman wanting to look pretty, but fighting in a corset, it slows you. Rosa? Shit, she ran off. Anything happens to her, Var Atra will kill me. Need to find her. Can't be far. 7 Cats is this way. Great. Girl just wants to have fun.
Far from home, aren't you, sweetie? And there's no telling if you'll ever get back.
She's Ambassador Var Atra's daughter. She's got diplomatic immunity.
I don't really understand the shite you're saying. Now it's clear you love your black ones.
It's no surprise, Lucas. Witches are drawn to monsters, just the way things are. But this beastie... we wouldn't send we were ourselves.
I believe you've offended the young lady. Now apologize, as nicely as you can.
Forgive me, milady. I am sorry.
Your turn. Be nice like your friend. Bow low, and go be a patriot somewhere else.
Lucas and Kolb. I shall remember those names. And when the Emperor takes Novigrad, I will find them and have them pay.
Easy. Didn't hurt you in the end.
They raised their hand against me. That's enough to have that hand lopped off.
And you wonder why the locals hate Nilfgaard.
I thought you were different from other Nordlings. That you understand us, our sense of justice. I see I was wrong.
You should go home now. And take the shortest, not the scenic route.
I understand. Farewell, Geralt, and good luck on the path.
Helping me with a very important matter.
What do you want?
Name's Muggs. Rostin Muggs. Need your help in a grave matter.
What's this grave matter?
I came here on business. Sadly, just there across the river, toward the bridge's end, I was attacked. Smashed a bottle of the finest dwarven spirit on the bugger's skull. But the robbery was still a partial success.
Tell me what you want already, and be brief.
Thief ran off with my documents. Very important documents. I need you to get him back for me.
It'll cost you. I don't work for free.
That I know. Since the dawn of time, no witcher's lifted a finger without pay. I've a smattering of coin in the soles of my boots. Return the documents, and it's yours.
Fine. See what I can do.
My last chance. No ideas at this point.
Dwarven moonshine. Nothing stinks quite like it. There's the bottle. Muggs was attacked here. Hand over the documents, thief.
Me? A thief? I won him straight, I did, in a game of cards.
Not how Muggs sees it. Claims he was mugged.
He lost, demanded them papers back, and when I refused, he walloped me over the noggin with a bottle. Barely escaped with me life.
Give me the papers. You have to.
True. Definite.
They ought to never let your kind in, though, grandfather.
Well?
Found the thief who took your documents.
It can't be. Let's go get her. You can hold him while I take what's mine.
Slow down. See, this man said he never attacked you. Said you lost to him at cards.
Ah, cheeky bastard. Well, like me Aunt Rosalie always said, lies got but wee legs and don't run far. The documents belong to my employer. A deed to a townhouse in Vengerberg. And true enough, I've been drinking. Got a bit carried away. I lost them in a game of cards.
Then you whacked the winner on the head with a bottle.
What was it to do? You weren't willing to give him back. When the scoundrel drew a weapon, I fled. But without them papers, I haven't the gumption to show me face at home.
Here, now pay up.
Of course I will. Give you all I've left. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Come on.
Elven blood, eh? Don't be shy now. Looking doesn't cost a thing. There's plenty to behold. This here's a collection of wonders that belong to the mage Eramas. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
How'd you get a hold of these? Never heard of a mage willingly parting with his treasures?
No one asked Eramas his will. He was burned at the stake a fortnight ago.
Strange they didn't burn his stuff with him. Witch hunters let you resell it just like that?
Why wouldn't they? These are common goods, some valuable only as collectibles, perhaps.
All right, I get it. These items aren't actually common.
Rumor has it, each is an enchanted key.
Rumor happened to mention where to find the locks these keys open?
Sadly, no. What if I knew, you could hardly expect me to sell them.
Where did Aramas live?
At a lovely residence south of Oxenford. Badly damaged now, as he made the hunters pay dearly for his skin.
Show me what you have. To matters less controversial, wouldn't mind playing a few rounds of Gwent. statuette of a man. Wasn't carved but produced using magic. Ought to ask Triss
Welcome
about
back.
it.
So,
To ma-
welcome.
Show me what you have. To matter.
So,
To matter.
Oh!
Hey!
Good board. didn't catch us along the way.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
You in contact with Radovid?
See, you're as witty as ever. No, I'm not in contact with him. I'd prefer it remained that way.
Never quite forgave you for conspiring with Philippa Eilhart?
Radovid doesn't forgive. Not anything. Not anyone. And especially not the sorceress of the Lodge.
Philippa Eilhart. Had any news?
Just good.
Meaning?
After Radovid popped her eyes out, she disappeared without a trace. If I've any luck, she's finally eating dirt.
Thought you two were close.
We were, until Philippa sent assassins after me.
From master spy to master criminal. Interesting progression.
Why? Truth be told, they're awfully similar. Both about maintaining a net of informers, being tough in negotiations, bribing officials, the occasional assassination. Same old shit.
Yeah, except you used to do that in the name of some ideal. And now?
Now I've decided I've slaved enough for ideals. It's time I worked for myself. And thus far, it's been going rather well.
Listen, Dandelion's missing. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Same thing that happens to anyone who steps on Junior's toes.
Meaning?
He's surrounded by splendid virgins who ply him with sparkling wine and pastries stuffed with nightingales' tongues. Come, Geralt, what do you think's happened to him? I reckon he's at the bottom of the Pontar, trussed up with the strings of his own mandolin.
Loot.
As far as I'm concerned, he might as well be rotting down there with a goddamn trombone.
Seem a bit prickly. Something bothering you?
Sorry. I know I've been unbearable lately. But at my age, the menopause, what with hot flushes and violent mood swings.
Dijkstra, men don't get menopause. You know that, don't you?
Yes, you moron. I also know you don't actually give a shite about my problems. What do you want?
You got me. Need work. Thought you might throw some my way. Monster trouble, that sort of thing.
Yeah. Might be able to help me, in fact. And if you did, why then I might be inclined to ask after Dandelion, establish what happened to him.
I'll get paid on top of that, right?
Nothing for free, eh? Did you bargain this hard when Emma wanted to hire you?
Who told you?
What do you mean, who? Emma did.
Haha.
I could never reveal my sources to you or anyone else. It would be fucking unprofessional. But we've chatted enough. Yeah, I'll pay you. Count on it. So, can I count on you?
Maybe I can help. What do you need?
I'd rather show than tell. Picture's worth 1,000 words and all that try. Ah, and you do realize, if you say anything about what you see here to anyone, it'll mean a razor between your ribs.
Figured as much.
Excellent. One last request. Oh, let's call it what it is. A command. Don't draw your sword unless I ask you to. Be so kind as to follow me.
White Wolf? Oh, Bart, not again.
Bart.
White Wolf? Bart, stop that, now!
Bart, mad. Bart makes Ziggy lose, Jorfin.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
Bart hard. Bart less thinky. Bart less thinky. Bart Sadler.
Where'd you get the troll?
From Zerrikania. Won him. Card game with a camel merchant.
Your jokes are getting better by the minute.
See me smiling? I'm dead serious.
But I bumpy horses. Hot there. Siggy Bart take. Good Siggy.
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later. And see that door? Vault behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God, then boom! Jorfun go!
Translating into common, someone fucking made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold and all the lighter stuff. And you will help me get it back.
Why don't you handle this? Gotta have connections in the underworld. What do you need a witcher for?
The gold wasn't mine alone. See, I run a members-only savings club, a bank for the initiated. For reasons that should be obvious, I prefer it if my temporary liquidity problems remained private. So I need an outsider.
How do you know you can trust me?
I don't. Counting on your survival instinct. Slip up, and I'll kill you. Feed you to Bart.
But sorry. But job that good.
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise. All right. Ought to look around. But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
Anyone see what happened?
Other than Bart? No. And the vault's location is known only to the treasure's co-owners. Well, and the thieves.
What about upstairs? Anything unusual happen in the bathhouse the day of the break-in?
No. Happen swears it was calm as ever. The usual customers, no incidents. Bloody bucolic.
How much was it all worth? Got an approximate idea?
Why the fuck do you care? Figuring your finder's fee. Don't get your hopes up.
Know you too well for that. Just prefer to know what I'm looking for.
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds, rubies and topazes, silver candlesticks and platters. I could go on.
Shiny Jorfun. Oh, God.
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Hole no. Boom. Hole. Bad look won't go. Bad look no. Only sleep. Bad shrooms. Head falls.
Boom. Can you elaborate?
Boom! Big. This like.
I'll elaborate. Explosion. big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Hops mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. But troll.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
But through hole. Want see boom. Got what? Breathe. Shroom. Sleep go. Your phone gone. Bad troll.
Now. Stiff upper lip.
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. Hired this lummox Fonce, thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some Pop's antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fonce, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fonce and ran like hell.
Mind describing this something that crawled out of the water?
No. Doesn't mean I can, though. Air in the sewer's thick with spores. Can hardly see a thing down there.
Must have noticed something. Was it...
No! Didn't notice a fucking thing. Didn't do a taxonomic field analysis either. I know it's an inconvenience to you, but I felt I should get the hell out of there as fast as I could.
Should look around the sewers. Got any more of that Pop's antidote?
Have a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest. But it'll save your life. Here.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're no good to me if you suffocate. Listen, I'll be upstairs if you need me. Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall too. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here. Pipe's great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall. No traces of magic. This was no spell. It was a bomb. Now why am I not finding pieces of it? Could be the current swept them away. Bits of pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast. Shouldn't go any further without taking that antidote. Getting harder to breathe. Witcher's potions were vile. Bits of pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast. Drowners, of course. Ugly bastard. The thug Dijkstrahired. Dijkstra didn't mention anyone else. Dandelions growing. Vomit everywhere. He had the antidote too. Down near the other guy. was here, Dandelion must have loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Hey, Cocker!
Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like wyvern oil and caramel. That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra. Definitely came through here.
Damn it, can't breathe. Gotta get out while I can.
Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall too. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here. Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Wiley, Orson Jr. He's working with Radovid.
Huh? If this is reliable information, Orson's neck deep in shit.
You fallen out with Redania?
My sympathies have naught to do with this. Orson wiped his arse with our agreement. That's betrayal, regardless of his current allegiance.
Need someone who can get me in to see Junior. You must still have some contacts among the Redanians?
I don't, but you do.
Enlighten me.
Temerian, former commander of the Blue Stripes. Ring a bell?
Vernon Roach.
He's holed up with his men in a camp near Oxenford. Pay him a visit. You're sure to cheer him up at least.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
Found a second corpse, one of the thieves. Threw up the antidote just like your man Fonts.
A beautiful death. Anything on the body?
Not much. Empty vial.
Wouldn't have left him behind if he was anybody. Common porter, must be. Knew nothing, means nothing. Dead end. Literally.
Bits of treasure dropped out of the crates. Left a clear trail. You know, like the fairy tale, with the crumbs.
I know the one. Hansel, Gretel, burning witches. Very fitting for Novigrad.
Trail leads to the river where the sewer lets out. Breaks off there. My bet, they loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Yeah. A cart drawn by sewer rats does seem unlikely. And since boats don't leave trails, it amounts to fuck all.
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit, while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography. Know anything else about this bomb? Anything at all?
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped the bomb down the drain.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate, and, to quote Bart, big boom.
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Happen keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm. I missed it.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in my knickers. Alright. You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Something floating on the surface. Oil, looks like. Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
Got something?
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4, and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
By the way, what about Happen? Could have overheard you mention the vault. Has access to the bathhouse whenever he wants.
Happen has numerous flaws. He's pompous, pretentious, can be a real prick sometimes, ironic as that may sound. But his loyalty is beyond question.
How can you be so sure?
Witchers know their monsters, spies know their men.
You trusted Philippa Eilhart once too.
True. But I didn't pull Philippa Eilhart out of a Kaviri prison the night before her execution.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertolt Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Margrave Henkel? Who's that?
Who was that, you mean? Old Coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
He's dead? I'd not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush funeral. But I have my sources.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No. He merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel. You saw an impersonator. Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there. Well, off with you.
Truth is, we're already leaving.
What a dump. Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse. Dandelion made some interesting friends. Footprints. Silver cylinder. Bottom looks like what I found in the sewer. A letter. And a bottle. The wine from your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it. Your birth year. Could be dandelions. Or Ceres. 1245 to 1254. Satisfying click. In the next room over, I think. Secret room. Probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist. Siri, Menge is following me. He has seized the treasure. He has Dandelion. You must flee. Footsteps. Not good. Instructions on how to build a bomb. Signed by one Kalkstain. Sugar. And lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. Potassium. Looks like they made the bomb here. Stain. Wyvern oil. Stain. Wyvern oil. And Triss. Didn't expect to see you here. Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic. The runes on the bomb, I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold playing the cynical materialist. I love it. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. When I recover my treasure, I'll be in a position to help her. Simple as that. Speaking of which, and pardon my Beauclervois, have you found out who fucking nicked my gold?
Hang on. Gotta tell me why you're here first. We agreed. If I learned anything, I'd take it to you.
So we did. But I was concerned about you. Stopped by to see if everything was all right.
Bullshit. You don't trust me.
I trust you as much as you trust me. Not at all. Believe me, it's a healthy relationship.
Gentlemen, really feel privileged to witness your battle of wits. But try to remember, unlike you, I put my life at risk every time I venture out into the streets. Did the same just coming here. So I beg you, can we get to the point?
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
Because I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a side of revenge. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terribly curious.
Henkel told me. Old man's alive and well. Faked his own death to escape his creditors.
Strange. I had no idea he was in debt.
He was. And Menge promised to take care of things in exchange for help with the heist. So...
Geralt, how can I put this delicately? Bollocks. If you thought I'd fall for that tale you just pulled out of your arse, you don't know me one bit.
Know you well enough to know what matters. Results. So I lied. Still say I can lead you to your treasure.
Forgive me, Geralt, but after what you just pulled, I'd sooner believe a whore who proclaimed her undying love.
Would you believe a sorceress who stands to gain if you get your coin back?
Perhaps. I'd still prefer the whore, though. You're hiding something, and that's one thing I can't stand. Even more than Nilfgaard. But ultimately, this is a business deal, not a marriage. Besides, there must be some truth in all those lies. You're too dense to make it all up on your own. Menga has been spending heaps of coin lately, though to my knowledge he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menga spends his nights at the docks, witch hunters' quarters. Maybe pay him a visit, ask where he's holding my gold for me.
So we do your dirty work while you sit around twiddling your thumbs.
Darling, when I'm able to make use of someone, I always do. It's convenient.
And safe. Come on, admit you're scared of Menga.
Of course I'm scared. Bloody dangerous horse, son. Triss would concur, I think.
Not in those words. But I do agree with the statement overall.
Doubt Menga will admit anything willingly.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much together to get this done.
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one another. Suits my needs perfectly. Namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the hunter's barracks alive. With my treasure.
In other words, you're using us.
Using you? Never. Merely making the most of your mutual bond. Well, lovebirds, I really must be going. Good luck.
Thought you'd correct him. Say that we... you know...
Dijkstra doesn't need to know about my love life.
Wise. I'd never choose his shoulder to cry on either. But we've strayed from our topic. Got a treasure to recover.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last thing I care about.
Thought as much. This is about Ciri, isn't it?
Menga's got Dandelion locked up somewhere, and Dandelion saw Ciri.
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire, east of the harbor. We'll figure out a way to get into the Hunter's barracks together.
All right, see you then, and thanks.
Every man for himself?